Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. This is a Stationier's Let's Play on Mars. Stationeer difficulty, brutal start. Hope you enjoy. Alright, so here we are. Back on this hellhole. Oh, okay. Just refresh myself with what we did. Alright, so we got that going. Our atmospherics is built. Got CO2 plenty. Getting more of the nitrogen. We've got 480 moles in there. More of the oxygen. We're at 927 there. How are we doing in here? We're doing fine here as well. Still mostly carbon dioxide, obviously. That's always going to be the case because the atmosphere is so much carbon dioxide. Alright, let's... While I'm standing here, we're going to do this. We're going to get... you really quick. Alright. So we're changing it from pressure to moles. Import. Edit. Total moles input. Confirm. Export. Click. Same thing with you. Import. Edit. Edit. Total moles in there just yet. Q1, how are you? Okay, so next project might be a very simple. It is, namely, automating our printers a little bit. Right now, I have to stand there and watch and count, and I want to stop doing that. And I find that's a little bit more important than anything else right now, because a lot of my footage has been me standing and watching. Now, I've edited most of that out, tried to at least. But it's still there. It takes up a lot of time. It'd be nicer if while those things are printing, I could go out and, like, mine or something. You know? Be better for productivity. So, let's go take a look at what that is going to look like. I know we're probably going to need more alloys. Okay, so here's the manufacturing room. We've got 4 of the 6 printers. And here's what it would look like. We're going to have a stacker here at the output. And then an input on the left, stacker on the right with chutes connecting, and we'll have a chip that controls it. I already have a program that I built, and I'll walk you. I'll review it before anything, but we're gonna get started with that. So we need a stacker. Start with a stacker. Iron and copper. Am I out of copper? Not quite. But there's not a lot of it. 6 grams in there. 9 grams in there. get started on one of the... Oop, iron. Here's the iron. So our biggest resource sink on this is going to be iron, because chutes are expensive. And you need a good number of them. Put you... there? There. Okay. Power you off for now. Some iron there. I am the dumb. You. Basic chute. There. That's connected up there. And then a couple of chutes over here. One, and I think I need 2 more. Well, no, hang on. I want to smart. I want a powered chute for this. Electrum and Constantan. Ooh. Might need to get more constant. Oh, no, we got plenty. One of those. Import bin. I like having these because it means that if things are bouncing around or rolling around, something can't accidentally get up in here that doesn't belong in there and then block up the system. That's how I like to do things, at least. So, need a housing and a chip. That needs copper. Okay, we're kind of stuck. We need to print this copper. Right? It's a very simple control. So you've got your printer on D0, your printer dial. That's clear. Dial. Man, I wrote this a while ago. And I think I was experimenting. Okay, we'll start over. I'm gonna go grab some things really quick. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna write this from scratch. We have our printer. And we have our stacker. So our stacker has settings. So setting 11, setting 1. As you turn it up, it changes the setting. Then, grins. You have our export count. We have our import count. We have our export count. So our export count is how many times something's been out. Our input count is how many times things have gone in. So when an input count hits setting, or it's reached its stack limit, it will export. As for our auto lathe, we have the same thing. We have an import count and we have an export count. So we want to pay attention to our export count. So we have our export count. We're going to use that. Shut off. Your memory. Back. One. Lathe. There we are. Here's the logic stuff if we wanted to do it that way. I am not up to par on this side of logic. So that's something to maybe get into in once I've learned how to do that. But for the purposes of what we're doing here, this is just fine. So clear memory, activate, read, write, reagents, things like that. So we're going to utilize the activate logic, and we're going to utilize the clear memory logic. So let's do that really quick. Alias printer D0. Alias stacker D1. Start yield. All right, so we're going to load. Let's alias some things really quick. Alias target R15. Alias count R14. That. So load from load into count from the device, which is the stacker. Setting. Actually, before we do that, load into R0 from the printer. Activate. That's its read write. Yeah. Read and write. So if it's activated, if it's printing, that'll be a 1. So if it's greater than 0, branch equals 0. Inactive. Oh, sorry. R0, 0, not dash. Inactive. We'll write the function inactive. Inactive. Set. Stacker. Not stacker. Printer. Clear memory. 1. So clearing memory resets the import and export count. Alias. No, we're only doing this once, so move R13 1. Set printer clear memory R13 J start. Okay, so if it's active, we will not branch to inactive. We'll load count from the stacker. Not count. will load into target from the stacker setting. Load into count from the printer export count. Branch equals greater than equal if count and target are equal. We branch to all stop. Start. And all stop. So we'll move our 13 to 0. Set printer activate R13. That'll stop the printing. Then we'll go through the inactive, clear the memory, and then jump to start. And then it's inactive. Right? Try that again. Yes. Confirm. Export. Power on. Off. Okay, so we need this to go to the auto lathe. We need to label this. This is the only stacker, but auto lathe stacker. Auto lathe. Auto lathe stacker. Power on. Power on. So let's say we want to print out 10 steel sheets. Hit print. Let's see what she does. 1, 2, 10. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Experiment successful. All right, so got copper. What we don't have very much of is gold. Got gold in there, and electrum and solder. So we need 3 more housings, 3 more chips, 3 powered chutes, and then 1, 2, 3, 9 chutes. I'm gonna print all that out. I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay. So I'm finished, and I realized after I did everything and got these 2 programmed and running that I didn't actually need to automate this one, because we're only ever printing like 1 thing out of here to begin with, unless it's like explosives, like mining charges, but then you know, I don't really use mining charges. So, yeah, waste of resources. Yay! That's what I do here. Waste resources. Anyways, now that we've got that set up, I think it's time we started getting certain things squared away. Oh, by the way, I filled my jetpack with oxygen. I said screw it, because that alarm was starting to piss me off, and it was probably starting to piss y'all off too. So yeah, there we go. So, let's see. Do we want to go through the process of digging down and getting the next one going? We're going to do ladders for now. So I want, got iron. Do I want to do... I think I have a bunch of flat walls sitting around somewhere. Why? Did I use them already? Ah, there we go. You can go there, and I just so happen to have 10 steel sheets handy. Look at that. You... Alright, I'm gonna dig this out. Talk to y'all in a bit. Okay. So, I'll finish with that. This room is built, and this room is where we're going to do our refining and reclamation. So any excess materials from a project that is done with will come down here, go into a recycler or a shredder, whatever the heck it's called. It shreds the shit. And then it'll go into a centrifuge to be separated into its base components, which will be ingots, unless it's a reagent mix from a failed attempt at smelting, in which case it'll come out as its base ingot or ores that can get fed into a furnace. This room will be airlocked from the rest of the base because, yeah, it's gonna get hot in here. So until we have powerful enough cooling to handle that kind of heat, even with it in a box to retain heat, it's still gonna give off heat. It's still gonna give off heat, but we'll see. We'll see. Unless they change that, we'll see. Oh, that's starting to annoy me. Let's see if that works. That works. Okay. Okay, so that's done. We need power down there. That means we've got to take this guy out. Hello, heavy cable. Alright. Battery's going. Got all of this. I need a door kit.
Power low.
Okay. Got our lights set up. got our battery set up. Area power controller set up. Now, it's time to start figuring out how we're going to set the furnace up. Most of the piping up on the wall. We're gonna have a fuel tank. We're gonna have a working tank, and then we're gonna have a waste tank. The waste tank we're going to send back up, and then cool it down somehow, and harvest it for its waste gases. Useful stuff that comes out of it. Basically, any leftover oxygen, leftover nitrogen, etc. So this tank is going to be maintained at a certain pressure. Nitrogen across there. I hate to have them. Yes, that sounds like a plan. I don't think I'm ever going to have this in atmosphere. No real need for there to be an atmosphere in this room. So we might have just a regular suit dock in here. Or rather in here or there or somewhere. I might end up changing this to I will end up changing this to an elevator. So this might push out a bit so that a suit dock can be placed. Anyways, that's all plans for the future. For now, we're gonna map this out. So, yes. Pre-insulated tanks. A lot of pipes. Lots of wire. 2 chips. 1 to control pressure, 1 to control temperature. 2 dials. And a bunch of consoles and screens. So we're going to attempt to use PI controllers to maintain the temperature and the pressure. The pressure will basically be maintained through that's how I want to do it. I want to do it with a PI controller. Temperature might be a little bit different. So we'll have a base temperature on it of like 600 degrees Kelvin. Or no. What's the temperature of solder? Base temperature. So 500 degrees Kelvin will be the base temperature. Like when we're not using it, it will not be allowed to go below 500 Kelvin. That way, if we ever need to use it, yes? I'm wondering how I'm going to do that. for me to reduce the temperature, I'm either going to have to flood it with really cold gas, or let it cool down naturally. But if I have it fully insulated, because I'm trying to retain the heat that's in it, I'll have to dump the pressure out of it, and then flood it with cold gas. Well, let's get the infrastructure started. See if we've got enough silicon for this. 3 insulated tanks. $30, $60, $90. I don't have enough silicon. Okay, let me remedy that. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm envisioning here. You have a hot tank, you have a working tank, and then you have a waste tank. The problem is my working tank normally would have access to a cooling mechanism to actually cool down the furnace to a lower temperature than what we were working with. That's not going to work in this case. Because normally I build this outside, so I have very quick access to cooling. That's not going to work here. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to hot tank, cold tank, working tank, and then just pipe up to another tank up on the roof. And that'll be my waste tank. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. I also made a slight change to the airlock. Give us a little bit more room for activities in the center of the room. But I did notice something while I was going back and forth. And that is our batteries are draining a little bit quicker than I would like. See, that one's already flashing. So I think we need to expand the solar field before we continue with the furnace build. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. All right, there's another 2,750 watts. Getting a bit much. The storm is going to be well, let's just say if a storm comes through and I don't realize, a lot of these are going to be damaged. And that means duct tape. Or, you know, pulling the panels and put them back on again. Either way. Okay. So, hot tank. I'm sorry, no. Working tank, hot tank, cold tank. Hot tank and cold tank can mix to achieve the temperature that we want measured in there, which is constantly circulated through here, which is what controls the pressure on the inside. then there will be a third connection here that will stub out there. No. It'll stub out. I'm not gonna put it there. We're gonna put it up here.
Hunger critical.
Because there will be interfered with by the hotbox. So it'll come out one, a turbo pump you would put right there, and then it will, instead of stubbing out and then going up, it'll go straight up this way. Because these are lined up with the tanks on the roof. Here's oxygen, here's nitrogen, here's carbon dioxide. And then methane is right there. So that's the only one that's not actually lined up. It'll come in and go into a gas mixer after going through an equalizing heat exchanger in temperature. There will be a volume pump and a volume pump, and then a tank utility, a large tank, not one of these, but a large tank for both of them, and a third one for the actual gas supply, and then a small direct heat exchanger will equalize the temperatures between the methane and the oxygen to get as close to a perfect ratio as we can get. That's the plan. How I'm going to do that, I will puzzle out as I go. Good talk.
Okay. First, I apologize for the audio quality right now. My mic broke. Like, broke. It is not useful at all. So, this is what I have. This is the rough end for our advanced furnace in our material processing unit. That's all I'm going to do for now, because the audio is so bad. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to use this clip very well without subtitles. A mic is already on the way, so I should be able to record the next part soon, and then we'll get it finished. The next part is finishing the full rough end of, well, not the rough end, but the trim end of the advanced furnace build, including the hotbox enclosure, all of our volume pumps. We need 3 more. Getting our mixing set up, pipes coming down to the top so we can build our cold gas and our hot gas, or our fuel, oxygen, nitrogen, and then programming. Yep. So I don't really have anything else to say. Thanks for tuning in, and again, I'm sorry about the poor quality of audio at the end. Later.
So if you've made it to this point, you're either asleep or you enjoyed my work. If you did enjoy it, please do me the favor of hitting that like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. It really helps my content reach people that enjoy it, like yourself. Thanks a bunch. See you next time.